Paxter. Technology is constantly evolving. Obsolete devices are being replaced by new, more compact, technologically advanced, and convenient ones. Nevertheless, we're still forced to take numerous bottles of hygiene products on trips or even to the gym. Paxter is an invention that changes that. Shampoo, body wash, hair conditioner, toothpaste and toothbrush, cotton swabs. Thanks to Paxter, these things take almost no space. The device is a container divided into 5 sections. So, a firm are designed to keep things inside, dry even in wet conditions. This is where items such as cotton pads and swabs or a toothbrush are placed. The other 3 compartments can be filled with liquids like shampoo or soap. Thus, all the basic necessities fit in a device that does not exceed the size of a standard shampoo bottle. Self-driving minibus. Soja of Baltic is a project funded by the European Union. Its task is to introduce autonomous and environmentally friendly public transport in the Baltic countries. A total of 13 partners from 8 countries are involved with the development of Soja of Baltic. For about a year now, the project has been actively implemented in cities such as Helsinki, Tallinn, and Kongsberg. For about a month, these self-driving buses have been tested in Denmark, Poland, and Semi-Gallia in Latvia. Experts believe that the future lies in sustainable public transport. People who decide to choose a minibus like this instead of a regular car will help the planet a little bit, reducing the daily emissions of pollutants into the atmosphere. And now, imagine how much the world will change if all people switch to electric public transport. This is the goal of Soja of Baltic. They don't even need a driver. The odometry system collects information about the surroundings, allowing the bus to detect obstacles and avoid accidents. At the moment, the speed is relatively slow, about 17 kilometers per hour, but this is likely to increase over time as well. Ice Genie. Have you ever realized how uncomfortable it is to use regular ice cube molds? They take up too much space in the freezer, and it's also not that easy to take out the ice cubes. Ice Genie is a small device that doesn't have these drawbacks. The manufacturer claims that the Ice Genie can replace 10 traditional ice cube molds. This ice maker makes 40 ice cubes at the same time, and it can store up to 120 ice cubes. The secret of the mold lies in this unique design that consists of 2 components: the mold itself and a cylinder placed inside. To start making ice, you need to immerse the cylinder in the mold and pour water around the edges, spreading it out over the slots. When the water freezes, you need to pull the cylinder out and crumple the edges of the mold, making the ice cubes fall out immediately. Then you can insert the cylinder back in and repeat the procedure until the container is completely filled with ice. The Ice Genie costs $20. 3 Doodler. This invention that we are showing you now will definitely appeal to creative people who'd like to create things with their own hands. 3 Doodler is a tool that breaks the myth that 3D modeling is a complex technology that's not available to everyone. It's a pen that allows you to create a variety of shapes, both flat and voluminous. A plastic rod is inserted inside the pen and surfaces the ink. Inside the tool, the temperature melts the plastic to a near liquid state. The plastic strip that is squeezed out is very thin, meaning that as soon as the material leaves the pen, it immediately solidifies. This makes it possible to create a wide variety of things: toys, decorations, holders, accessories. The possibilities are endless. The ink is made with plastic, with different composition and properties. For example, some versions cool faster than others. Thanks to this, a creative person can make the most of its source potential. 9-in-1 pen. You can find a set of basic tools in almost every home. The problem is that most families end up with quite a few of them at some point. So, the necessary tools always get lost. For this reason, the invention you see on the screen will be useful for everyone. This is a pen that at the same time is a multi-tool. Experts have managed to give it 9 useful functions. The pen can open a box or a bottle. In addition, it performs the function of a ruler, a level, a stylus, a file tool, and 2 different screwdrivers. Massage robot. KUKA Robots is a German company that manufactures industrial robots. It's hard to believe, but their developments could potentially improve life on the planet. The fact is, that back pain is a common problem that affects almost everyone? Well, the specialists at Cap6 Robotics managed to create an amazing personal robotics massager based on the KUKA system. The invention was a finalist in the KUKA Innovation Award 2019. The massage performed by the robots has been proven to help relax the user both physically and psychologically. The accessory that touches the body simulates the touch of a human hand. The speed, intensity, and type of massage are controlled by the remote control. Soap flakes. The Swiss company Bodenschatz has come up with a way to save soap when washing your hands. This is Safe Flakes, a soap dish with a unique design. If you want to wash your hands, you don't touch the soap, but instead push the built-in grater. This is how soap flakes get in the palm of your hand. Even a small amount is enough to completely clean the surface of your hands. Soap flakes have a lot of advantages. The soap doesn't come into contact with water, so it won't sour or smell bad, and, in addition, the dispenser doesn't need to be washed all the time to keep its aesthetic appearance. You just need to wipe the dust from the device occasionally. In addition, you no longer have to worry that wet soap will slip out of your hands. Saving your soap is not only beneficial for your wallet, but for the environment. You can buy this soap dispenser for $110. Trick or Treat. Perhaps the most versatile games that can be enjoyed by both children and adults, and even together, are board games. That's exactly what you can see on the screen right now. Trick or Treat is somewhat similar to the famous game Jenga. In that game, players take turns pulling blocks out of a tower until it falls apart. The one who makes the tower fall loses. In Trick or Treat, the blocks are not removed but added instead until one side outweighs the other and the structure falls apart. The player who breaks the construction loses. The toy is made completely of wood. Blocks can be attached to a pole as well as to each other using powerful magnets. Note that the blocks have different shapes and sizes. They may have skewed edges too. All this complicates the game and makes it more interesting before each move. Each player draws a card telling them the shape of the next block that must be added, so the element of chance adds fun to the game too. Trick or Treat can also help small kids remembering the names of appearances of geometric shapes. The cost of the set, which includes 24 wooden blocks, is $74. Finger protection. Probably everyone has at least once cut themselves while cooking. This mostly happens to people with poor cooking skills. What you can see on the screen is a finger protector that will protect even the most careless and incompetent people from knives. The manufacturer offers two sizes, L and S for large and small fingers. The attachment is easy to put on too. It's a partition between the tip of the knife. It's noteworthy that the protector doesn't create additional difficulties during cooking, and it was specifically designed not to get in the way. It's produced by Tescoma, and you can purchase at a price starting from $5. Auto-Director AI Camera. The overwhelming majority of modern cameras have a major drawback. When you take selfies, you have to keep an eye on yourself to remain in the picture. Taking selfies is not that hard, but making action videos in such circumstances turns into a terribly uncomfortable process. Fortunately, the Chinese startup HubSpot offers two products that can take filming to a whole new level. The first is the compact portable camera tail. The developer has provided it with artificial intelligence to recognize objects. As soon as the camera understands who it should be filming, it starts to rotate on its own, allowing the subject to remain in the picture. The system works well even when shooting in a crowded area. The camera is not distracted by other moving objects either, but continues to shoot the selected person or animal. At the same time, Tail is able to shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second. The second product is Turtle. It's a special trolley that you can use with your camera. It significantly expands the possibilities of Tail. The camera doesn't just turn where the object is, it's also capable of moving and following it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to our channel and leave a like. If you want to see more interesting and exciting videos on the latest gadgets and inventions, then check out our playlist. See you in the next video.